Oh, we got sound. Yeah, we got sound. Got some sound over here as we are coming back. He's getting there. Give him a second. Yours is on the wrong side. Yeah, yours is on the wrong side. Yours should be on the – oh, I got to give you the tech. Put yours on the other side, and I'll show you why. Are they doing button checks?
Yo, are y'all jumping in? Yeah, jump in. Yeah, they jumping in.
All right, so I'll have to show you in a second, but just trust me. Mine's on the you're on the right side now.
Is it so the camera don't see it when I look at you?
Yeah, so they can see all the face.
Don't look at me.
I mean, if you want to swap so you can have it on the right side, I'd be down for that. But we got to get that in a little bit because right now, winners finals, Data Boys got Jazz Rap over there with his Yoshi Tora. Got off of Darley and yo, you know that other guy, right? That's your homie.
That's my roommate. And he about to eat this. Oh no, he didn't combo. But it's kind of weird to. It's very specific timing to combo that.
Right.
There's like 3 different timings for it.
Yeah, and it's like you also have to know if you're gonna get the 4th hit or not, right?
Yeah.
Yo, we got no trophies. Boosa, if you've never played this game, trophies out the rip. Jeez, just like we got 5D and the DPs out the rip.
Now it looks like Jazz Rap has no idea how to block Enduro, but I could be mistaken.
What makes you say that off the game?
He's been hit by every single 5K.
Yeah.
Jump heavy.
And I saw Bates showing a little bit of his card right there, showing that he still loves to deflect all the time. Gets the records to the backside with the side swap.
Oh, you got bad input.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a card.
Right. Looking for a quarter circle back, got a reverse DP. There's a lot of overlapping inputs in this game.
That cross up and then hit in the front. That's some dirty stuff there.
So the real problem is not that it does that, but the fact that this game doesn't have absolute block.
Yeah, so you get you get like hit in the back and then the front immediately. So since it doesn't block for you, you're gonna eat a mix-up unknowingly because it's just a regular jump heavy, right?
Yeah, man. Regular, so we say. It was good enough for Jazz to take the first round. Not using any resources, so still have everything on the table.
Oh, that was pretty good.
He's one of them people, huh?
That's so risky though, because to me that's the easiest seed of deflecting the game.
You can deflect it. You build so much meter if you instant block all of it. You get to just run up and take his life for doing it. It's a high risk, mediocre reward button.
Oh, I could have sworn it was 50. Oh,
there's been no reaction to the recoils yet, though.
It's so okay. So I have to explain. I know you guys. I know people have taken notice that Bass likes to deflect a lot.
Right.
Look, let me explain to you why he does that, because I do it too. If you deflect in this game at range where only a heavy will reach, the heavies are too slow to punish the deflect. So if you deflect twice and they try to punish you, they're gonna get hit. Period.
Makes sense.
So it's like a low-risk, instant win scenario half the time, unless you start getting punished.
And Bates also pointed out, because we talked a little bit after Southern Fried Gaming Expo, where he just values the risk-reward. But we got to catch up with this real quick, because you got to ease it on the deck. Hits the universal overheads. We all got those.
He wasted his burst for that, but that's fine. He'd rather take the 3rd round than lose right there.
Yeah.
But he can win without burst. He don't need burst. He's got plenty of mix-ups.
He still has SSM.
But this does mean if Jazz Rap parries him, he is going to land the super into his ridiculous 7th sword. And that's pretty much the game at that point.
Yeah,
so if he lands a single parry, he'll win, which is scary. That's a lot to think about right there.
But he's got to show it first. Again, like, I've been kind of looking at you, honestly, throughout a lot of this, so I haven't been able to keep all the tabs on Jazz. Has he even shown to deflect?
Well, okay, so Genjo is very difficult to deflect because his mid-range, at mid-range, his best poke is a low.
Right.
And then also at mid-range, he has Rekka. Both are non-parryable, and he has the card.
Right.
So parrying at mid-range is difficult. So that just leaves down C. Now, 2C. Now, parrying 2C is hard as hell because it's fast.
Right.
So you have to just know. And it's sometimes, people just don't weigh the risk-reward because you might just die.
Kind of like this, especially since he doesn't have anything FD'd up, flip that weapon.
He can still win this. Genjo got plenty of good moves, like dash punch and nothing else. But it was enough.
Hey, whatever it takes to get armed again, man. Got to stay strapped.
If he just plays solid, yeah, okay. Oh, no! Why would he do that? Oh, I'm about to say.
Some live, some die in the way of the samurai.
Yeah, he didn't have to do that. He could have just downed 2C. But sometimes you get caught up in muscle memory,
Yeah.
and you don't think about it.
Yeah. He's got a lot of time to think about it now.
Yeah, he knows it now. He knows that Jazz knows.
Game 2. He still forgot to bring his helmet to work.
Yeah, he is not blocking any mix-up. I don't think there's been a single mix-up that's been blocked, actually. Yeah, he just get hit, man. For a guy that plays Dragon Ball Z, he's getting hit by a lot of overheads.
Wow, rude. To be fair, how many games do you play where you jump at somebody and you have to be ready for them to swing back?
Well, probably just got jumped. Well, that's why I picked this character. So you don't have to worry about that.
Why? Because Sam Show. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. You just stay over there on the stream station.
All right. Still very much winnable match. If he just lands a single. Oh, he actually swung back. I thought for sure the finish record was going to beat him out, but I guess he gets too slow.
That's why you're over here chilling with me, man. That's what we get for thinking.
Nah, whatever, man. I fucked up. I thought in bracket I messed up.
No. You don't get to talk about that anymore. You got to talk about round 2 of game 2.
See, you see that down poke? It just kind of like, it's a real good deterrent from parry.
Right.
Because, I mean, what are you going to do about it? You get the block low and then it's safe. It's not safe, but, you know, he could do anything afterwards.
But again, like.
Oh, he could have parried that. That was a very parryable situation.
It wasn't on his mind. Like, that's the second one that Jazz has done, right?
There's a third one.
Third one? Still not like a high number on it, so.
It's not, but it's so slow. Like, if there was ever something to react to, that would be the one. To me, it's about the same as anti-airing him out of the air. It's about the same timing, actually.
I could see that.
But there you go. So he's going to try to make him. Oh, he just DPs through it. But that's fine. He'll take that trade. And now he's just going to kick him away.
A couple of recoils going on, stepping in.
That overhead is good. Now, another reason why Genjo's very hard to parry is because that overhead also works at the same range as all those other pokes that are not parryable. And he hops in the air.
Right.
So parrying is just so hard versus his character. You're really just looking for the one button.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like for everything you said, I'm thinking about what is parryable, which you just said is a 5C, right?
Yeah, 5C and 2C. So and those are hard. That's a fast button. That's one of the fastest heavies in the game. Huh. And if you mess up, I mean, we all know about that move.
Yeah.
No recoil on heavy attacks in this game, for the most part.
Went to the backside with the record, heavy records.
He's just getting hit by every 5C. I wonder if he'll adjust next round, or next game. He's just getting so much mileage out of it. Oh, see, there's just no recoil on it, so if you space it correctly, it makes it more difficult to punish.
Right.
Yoshitora, in general, actually has very bad mid-range because all his buttons have no... For having 7 swords, none of them got no damn reach. So it's like...
Yeah.
Except for the last one. So you can do a lot of stuff that's normally not safe, and he's just whiffing. Because he tried. You saw him. He just got no range. What are you going to do? Dash jab? That's probably his best bet.
You don't really get a reward for that. I mean, slap on the wrist, but...
That's the pricey pace for having the best jumping in the game, though. 4-hit jumping confirm attack that chunks for half-life. That also crosses up at the same time.
When it feels like it. When it feels like crossing up.
Well, that's the mix-up. Even he don't know. So how are we supposed to know?
Oh, man.
Okay, so Bates has played the whole... Bates pretty much adjusted to everything Jazzrap did, and Jazzrap hasn't really... Yeah, the ranges where Jazzrap likes to jump, he's been moving in to make it avoid entirely, which is a good strategy. See? Playing point blank technically is where you want to be, but it's also where Yoshitora can't get a jump heavy unless he neutral jumps.
Makes sense.
2C, so good.
RC Bates was really looking for the H. Gets the weapon flip.
Now he can take this all the way.
Right.
He can't. He's too close to the outside wall.
Did he really want to swap sides though? Like,
well, there was no way to run it off the screen, so I guess he decided he wanted to go for the mix-up instead.
Fair enough.
And honestly, the best punish he was gonna get was dash punch because he had no weapon.
Right.
So he's like, whatever.
But like, when I always look at unarmed scenarios, it was like a dash punch is a good punish simply because you get your weapon back if it's there, which.
It's true, but I guess he figured he wouldn't block it simply because the threat of 2C was there.
Right.
And normally people don't want to pick it up because 2C. You know, 2C just hurts so bad. You don't want to just eat that.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh.
Not enough time.
Uh-oh.
Not enough time.
It's
Especially
too
with
far.
the whiff right there.
He actually hit it deep enough, but like you said, not enough time, and then on top of that, the pushback was too much. See, that's the tricky part, is that even though there's a godlike jump-in button, you have to recognize the space in order to decide what the combo to follow up is.
Now, let me ask you a question. Like, I might have to go home and mess with this if you don't know this. So, when Yoshitori does jump C, can you hit from the top and get, like, the low stagger hit on the third hit? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you can pretty much get the low stagger hit for the peak of his jump.
Okay.
But you want to, but depending on when you press it, you're going to try and mix it up in order to get the cross up and no cross up thing to happen. Because if you do it at the peak, most of the time it'll hit in the front anyway.
Kind of like that. Came over to the top, tomahawked him with a jump C, but that was the other jumps.
Also, doing it at the peak, a lot of weapons in this game have extended hurt boxes once you swing.
Right.
So if you do it early, it's making it easier for whoever is in anti-air. Like when I play versus Yoshitori, if they do it really early, it's twice as easy for me to anti-air with my weapon flipping technique because their hurt box is extended so low as soon as they do it. So they kind of reserve it to kind of wait and see if where you're standing and what you're gonna do as an anti-air, or if you're even gonna anti-air. But Bates kind of nullified his jumping attack, not by anti-airing at all. He isn't really anti-airing it, just by standing where he needs to stand.
Yeah, I feel like it's been such a long time since he's eaten the jump C.
He needs some jump Cs to hit. I mean, that character really relies on the jump Cs, or he needs to learn how to play really patiently. But it's hard because Genjo will be making you not have time to do that.
Yeah, especially if you're bold enough to just run in somebody's face and try to take half the life, or threaten it at least. Yeah, so like you said, just can't find the spacing for the jump C because it's not like he can change his arc or anything. So.
Oh, he found it. He ran up and didn't get on anything off of it. But I think that's gonna be it's not gonna be the round, but I can't see him coming back from this. But if he does, good for him. We'll see.
I really like Bates to try to take a little bit of time. I mean, that's unfortunate, but I was hoping that he could wear some time out so the rage would go away. Just so something like this wouldn't happen, because this is a chance for Jazz. He's going to get the weapon.
Yeah, honestly, Bates should have just waited for him to pick up and then just 2C this. But since he didn't wait, he's going to have to possibly lose.
No, you can't pick that up, bro.
Oh, he's going to get chipped out. By the way, Yoshitora is really gross without a weapon. When the opponent doesn't have a weapon. Since sword hits,
right,
chipped, his jump C is suddenly a 5-hitting chip attack.
Yeah, this is a little more concerning for me. He really wants the round bad enough to use his burst for this?
I don't know about that.
I mean, either.
Because next round, if he gets hit by weapon flipping technique, he might as well just tone it.
Yeah.
Well, he wins. I mean, so his wager to win the round paid off, but we'll have to see if it doesn't come bite him in the ass later.
It's 2 and 3.
Round one, weapon flipping, round one burst, to me, are just reserved for if you really don't want to eat a super. Like, I'll get this. If Genjo bursts Jazz Rap, I understand, because then he gets a 7th sword, right?
Right.
But what is he gonna do now if Bates catches him at all?
I don't even think there's any reason you burst in the first round. Like, the only time it should happen is if you're mad. If you're mad, you messed up.
Well, I methat Yoshitora gets that 7th sword that checkmates the whole round, the next following round, so you kind of don't want to. You don't want to take that. Oh, that was bad. Oh, he didn't super punish it? If he had super punished it, he could have just won the round.
Well, it be like that sometimes. Jazz getting the lead from the combo.
No. Oh, no.
He didn't recognize it, but he gets to pick up the second one.
Drops all over the place.
Caught him on the backside. Not enough to take the round.
No, he could have.
Ooh, and he thought he had to punish on it. Gonna get the round away.
That's actually really good. That little slide is pretty good. His 2D,
right?
I think in the other old games it was called the Godfoot. It had like a really gross hurtbox on it and hitbox on it. It's still got a good hitbox on it. It ain't what it used to be, but I saw a video of someone jumping in with Yoshitora's jumping C and then anti-airing with it. So don't be surprised if he throws it out there just to beat stuff out.
Huh. We're going to have to see if Jazz has enough tricks to make it through Game 5. He's kind of stabilized a little bit, but
it's honestly it's kind of hard to tell who's going to win because there's just a lot of drops on both sides here.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. I mean, Jasper ain't blocking shit. He get hit by every mix-up.
Wow. Bro, he's still so rude over here.
I mean, he is. I haven't seen him block a single one. He blocked that one record, but that was about it.
Wasn't ready for the running D.
Oh, no.
So
He went for a meaty command. Oh, and SNK games, you're invulnerable to throws if you don't press anything for like 10 frames or something.
yeah.
So he didn't do nothing, so the throw just straight up whiffed.
It's also another thing where it's like it's just hard to put a media on somebody in this game in general. Like you can't put a grounded media on somebody if they don't want it.
Yeah, definitely. Because you can roll, you can do nothing. Neutral jump is insanely strong.
Yeah.
So it's just so hard to time these things. Genjo has like a guaranteed card set up in the corner, but outside of him, it's kind of hard to like really guarantee meaties.
Well, even with that, Bates was able to hold on 1 round away to move on in the grands. Got sliced up for lurking a little too close, but back up off me.
Jazz needs to like play solid, or else see. When Genjo has his weapon flipping technique, you really should just back the hell up. Because I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to block all his overheads and his throw and everything, and then not get weapon flipping technique? It's not gonna happen.
Nah.
Just run.
And it's a little fortunate that Bates threw him over there too.
He can't do nothing about this. He's gonna chip him away with 2C, and then if he goes for it, he's gonna die. This is how I expected him to do it the first time. He actually missed the kick. But that's fine. He's going to have to pull us back from here.
Oh,
yeah. Once he spent the burst, he couldn't get out of the throw.
Right.
But, I mean, what other choice did he have? Well, Bates played that correctly near the end of the round. I kind of wish that Jazz probably needs to just go to the training room and just really look at these mix-ups because, honestly, if he could just block a single one of these mix-ups, he could have turned this around at any moment.
Yeah.
Because you know the third hit of Genjo's Rekka is punishable by his super special move. And Yoshitora, if you block a single one of those and land your super special move, that's it. You win the round. Guaranteed, because you get the seventh sword.
Yeah.
So that would be something on a to-do list for him later, I guess.
Take a good look at the 5D.
Yeah. Or
5D. Rekkas, you said Rekkas, but like 5D is standing out in my mind because, yeah, like, did he block one?
He blocked none, as far as I'm aware. I can't remember one he blocked. It's probably, but it's, the way to beat 5D is to not to just don't deal with 5D. You know, stay not there. Because if you're there, you're going to have to guess. You can hold up back and force, like, a weird, like, air trade scenario where you flip out of the air.
Right.
But you're kind of best just forcing, you know.
Oh, by the way, the mic thing. So when we turn to each other, yeah, it's not in your face.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Glad you can see my right cheek.
It's actually real tech, though.
The real tech, the commentator. Do you sit at home and you see the guys with the wrong mic? You're like,
it drives me up the wall. And honestly, ever since Paul pointed it out to me, Funky P pointed it out years ago, and it stood out on my mind ever since then. See it all the time in FGC, never see it anywhere else.
Oh, I guess we got to get our mic game up. You need to make a tutorial video about that.
I thought about it, but I'm lazy.
I mean, I'll make it. Shoot. Okay, so it's Milo Mads versus Jazz Rap. Jazz Rap already succumbed to one Genjo, and here comes the second Genjo.
This one looks a little more active. Just saw a double DP right there. So.
Molly is a Ken player. So I
wasn't gonna say it, all right? You just gonna put him out there like that.
I'm not. That's not an insult. I'm just saying he plays Ken.
Sure you.
I mean, yeah. See, they just need to chill and 2C. Because unless he does a blade catch, it's not really much he can. Oh, that's kind of a mistake. But that's fine. If he really wants to win this, he's going to win the round off of this. So I guess they both don't want to lose this round. Okay. Okay. What a. This round's over.
Yeah.
I guess Milo Mads technically didn't make a bad decision if he forced the other one to burst.
No, I can kind of get the idea of why Jazz did that. Because he's looking at Gendro, right? And he sees a whiff throw. He can't tell if it's a command throw or regular throw. So, I mean, it would have been nice for him to take an Eason at that point, but on his mind, he's like, I need to do something quick to make sure.
Well, he got thrown, and he did this to avoid a weapon flipping technique. That's why he did his.
No, I'm talking about right there at the end.
Oh, no, you can't. He already burst. He can't get out of it.
That's what I'm saying. He saw Milo whiff a throw, but he couldn't tell which throw he whiffed.
Oh, yeah,
so he just went and did a running A instead of, like, Eason. Like, he should have did Eason, but he was like, I need something fast, and that was the first thing that crossed his mind.
Well, the only reason he got hit is because he jumped immediately afterwards after hitting him. And then Milo immediately responded with East.
Round 1 was wild.
Yeah, it was crazy. And Milo Mass is getting tore up this time. And he ate 2 jump-ins there.
And he ain't got no burst to hide behind that.
Yeah, nobody got burst here. Oh! The spacing is kind of off. But that's fine. It's the 3rd round. That's why he wasted the burst the 1st round.
I feel like that happens a lot when I try to run in and throw people in this game. It's one thing that the throws feel like they have a short range, but just how the runs are, it's
because you just you don't slide with the throw. You stop right where you're at. So
Right.
you can't run in, slide, throw, you know. Oh, he's been eating this. Oh, punished. He was patient and paid off.
now I want to know if Milo was mashing that DP.
Oh, he mashed it. He
Can't
mashed
play.
it. He didn't read the DP. Smashed that. Oh, see, he could have supered right there and won. I'm not allowed to tell him that, though.
He couldn't hear you if you want.
This is for the commentators.
Oh, okay.
My fellow commentator and the people watching. Just though he could have supered that and won immediately.
Getting tossed into the corner, not enough to take. Well, clearly not enough. I'm looking at the wrong health bars over there. Yeah, still.
Oh, he could have supered too. What's going on?
I can't even give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he got a bad input because he clearly did reverse DP. So that was his plan, but it's still working out for him. Gets another knockdown, one more mix you take around, and just a BD card.
That setup is gross. He was gonna do that DP. Both were gonna chip, and he could have DP'd again if he felt like it. Gross. That setup's gross. You know why it's extra gross? If you try to jump out of it, he can juggle you with DP.
Huh.
Or his weapon's levitating you in the corner.
Or he could have just SSM'd and we wouldn't have been there in the first place, right?
Nah, you can't.
I'm kidding.
I wish. I want to see some supers. Oh, dang, Jazz Rap. You just got to block high, man.
Different players, same character, same problems.
I seen you block Bardock.
Might need to deflect. That might be what it is.
You can't deflect.
Dragon Ball deflect.
Oh, that, yeah. I was like, I wish you could deflect that damn kick. I wish you could have slapped that foot away.
Wasn't ready for him to go to the backside again.
Oh, see, okay, so in this game, if you run over their body as they're rolling, you can actually corpse hop.
Right.
And then it turns into a left-right mix-up. Now, normally, only if you roll away, really only fast characters can corpse hop in that scenario, but if you roll towards, it's much easier for the character to cross up and swing. As you saw, he did run cross heavy, and had Jazz Up blocked that, nothing would really happen. But if he woke up parried, he would have knocked that out of his hand.
If he'd have parried, yeah, okay. Again,
He's running attacks, all of them are parryable.
But
except for kick.
It's one thing to say that they are, but the thing that I'm getting at is we haven't seen Jazz parry at all. We haven't seen it deflect.
He hasn't tried. It just might not be a mechanic he's explored, you know?
He's got his combos though.
Yeah, he got that jump combo good. I mean, it got him here. He's like, what's the parry? I don't need that. I just got my jump combo down.
I'm liking Milo just fading back, making sure to keep control of the corner. Or trying to keep control of it at least. Getting tagged up a little bit.
Milo didn't have to take that extra risk.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have to do that DP either, but he did it.
Oh, he's just getting... Oh! Missed opportunities, but at least... Oh, never mind. Okay.
I mean, he took the H. I
Yeah,
mean, wanted more, but...
It's something. Milo got him right where he wants him now. He's got to hold these big subs.
Gets the throw.
Oh, Milo Mass. Oh, no. What is happening?
Craziness. And he can't get away from this.
Won. He didn't win, but he definitely going to die after this.
Pretty much. Nothing he can really do. Can't even use the
He's going to get chipped out by the swing, by the attack, just a regular attack. Man. Man, wow. Oh, man.
Milo like, man, what just happened?
I can't say much. I'm not up there, but, I mean, at the same time, I can't foresee half of these things happening when I'm playing.
We wilding over here. Game 3, Milo threatening to give us yet another Genjiro mirror in Grands. Jazz Rap trying to be one of the few characters that we've seen standing up against Genjiro.
Hey, look. Hey, you were there at Southern Fried.
You're right.
You saw someone set up the Genjiro?
Well, I was making more of a reference to the SNK tournament, which everybody's been complaining about today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it has 6 Genjiros in top 8.
Yeah, man. I did not know that.
Yeah, man. It's actually a pretty good set, pretty good tournament.
Look, guys, people don't pick Genjiro because he's cheap. It's because he's cool. Look at him. Just look at him. Look how cool he is.
He is kind of cool, I'm not going to lie.
He's cool as hell. Don't be.
And it's just convenient that he's pretty
He's
good.
also good. I mean, what are you going to complain about? A good, cool character?
What in the world? Yo, Jazz is just
Jazz does not want to eat the 2 seed. Okay,
I mean,
now if Milo Maz play this, well, he can't actually play this the way he needs to because he has the life lead.
right?
So he has to come at him at some point.
But this is something I've seen from unarmed people with the leads lately. They still going in. He gets DP'd, still gets a 10. You can't pick that up. You can't pick that up. Please don't. Okay, right.
He could have sword caught, but it's so scary. It's so scary. Unlike deflect, the sword catch stays out a little less.
Right.
So it's not as easy as laying a deflect.
But then there's still the problem of he hasn't shown that he's willing to do either of those yet.
Yeah, he hasn't done it once. So it is what. Oh no. Oh my God, everyone's messing up. That's what a spicy play by Milo Maz.
Milo Masters.
He's Milo mad. Okay. Okay, they are really, they do not want to play on the ground. They are both just trying to keep it, both of them have, neither of them have proved they can anti-air. So they are both trying to take that as far as they can.
The thing that's got to get to me about Milo at this point is I see him like constantly dashing, and I'm assuming that he's trying to get a reaction out of Jazz, and Jazz has been giving him a consistent reaction. Like you're saying, he's not anti-airing, but like, what are you dashing in his face for?
He's just trying to scare him to make him do something.
But he's getting jumps.
I know. If he's jumping, you have to DP, or just run C. Run C's partially safe for the most part on this character. Oh, he's in the burst. Obviously, he has no choice.
All right. Yeah, he could have took
the game, but
double burst again. Turn the lights out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so maybe he shouldn't have bursted that because now he doesn't have burst, and well, I guess
Neither one of them
neither
doing this
have
round
burst.
3.
So now Genjiro doesn't have weapon flip technique either, so it's not that big of a deal. They're on even playing fields here.
Yo, that's been the setup. He saw that he's been staying on the ground lately, just charging in the front. Card setups go again. No, sir.
You may have noticed there he missed the combo, but it's because the second hit of the jumping attack kind of whiffed.
Yeah.
But it's because he was hit. Okay, do you know how the hit stun works in this game?
Yes, if you hit somebody high up, they basically don't have any stun. So you're aiming to hit them like you pretend they're crouching.
Yeah, you want to hit below the waist, or if they're crouching. If they're crouching, it's automatically that hit stun.
Yeah, I think of it as like pretend they're crouching. That's where you want to aim at all times if you want the full full combo.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you still want to jump high just to stop an anti-air.
Yeah.
I've been playing the game a bit, man.
Look, man, I'm just trying to check you a little bit and make sure who I'm talking to here.
I respect it.
Man, Molly is just getting eat up by these jump-ins.
Yeah, man.
He's got to anti-air at least one of these games.
I mean, you want him to, and he's trying to show that he can anti-air, but he's so preemptive with it that he's nowhere in the air.
That ain't no anti-air. That's
a prayer.
That's a prayer.
The anti-prayer?
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see him jump, and then he does it. It ain't easy, trust me. His jumping is gross, but he has to do it. Or jump back C. He's got 2 options: jump back C or anti-air.
I really like jump backs in this game.
They're good options.
I feel like I do it too much. Like I was gonna say neutral jump as well. Like I see a lot of when I look at the Japanese players, they make a lot of good use out of neutral jump just to hold a position.
Yeah, because if you can force a whip on the way down, that means you're coming down on top of them, and the whole situation is reversed.
Right.
Or if you don't, or if you press the button, it flips them out of the air, and you'll lane before them, and you get a run-up mix-up right there. So neutral jump's also a good option. Oh, he finally took the bait. Oh, he tried to get him.
Yeah, you've seen that one too many times, which has been one.
I want to see the next layer of that mix-up. Hopefully the next time he does something different. Man, they are. Oh, no. It's a full combo. Oh, no. Molly just really don't care about his burst.
No, not at all. But he's going to be able to get the weapon from this. Not the round just yet, but effectively is around at this point.
This man is 2-2Cs from death. If he just lands. No, just do 2C, man. The chips is as much as the DP.
The thing that gets me, though, is like looking at Jazz.
Oh, he blocked it. He finally blocked it and he won because of it. He blocked it and he won.
You raised that boy?
Look,
you taught him how to block vicariously?
I made a video about blocking this. I hope he watched it.
He ain't watched that.
Jazz better be studying that video.
Ain't nobody trying to watch your videos right now.
Everyone complaining about Genjiro. They need to watch that video.
Again, 6 Genjiros in the top 8. I don't think anybody watching
it. Sounds like 100 plus people didn't watch my video.
See, you need to make a new one about anti-air. I got to show everybody in Georgia the ultimate anti-airing video. It has nothing to do with this game, but
I'll teach people how to anti-air. Guys, I ain't seen it. Oh, what a good standing. Okay, so there he goes. There he goes. Now just 2 more of those, and he should scare Jazz Rap from doing anything.
Is that the next layer that you wanted for the mix-up?
Yeah, run up throw, because so if you don't swing, if you pause to catch the parry, you're not doing anything. So it leaves you open to run up throw.
Right.
Or Rekka. Cross up Rekka. It's dirty. It's a messed up mix-up. Because if you jump and he DP'd again, you won't get shot.
Well, no matter what we said,
he is not deterred. That 1 DP was not enough. He's like, I got to see 3 more than DPs before I stop doing that.
I mean, if you're not jumping with Yoshitora, what else you doing, man?
Yeah, but I mean, that's the point. The way you beat this character is you take that away. If you can take that away, you're ahead.
Yeah, he actually blocked 5D as well.
Yeah, I saw that. He's adapting.
Ooh! Okay.
Maybe by the time if he wins and he takes his all back, maybe by the time he has to play base, he can block all this stuff.
This is the training montage right here in Losers Finals. Gets tossed again in the corner, jumping back into another card setup. This time he forgot to hold it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean,
that was not a good idea. But if he lands the Isan, he wins, essentially.
Isan or the weapon flip will do it.
Now.
And the big thing about it is we know that Milo can't go to the skies. Nothing doing on the 2C from the top. That's it?
God.
Yes, sir.
He's dead. Oh, so much. You see, the only reason why that was so easy to confirm is because, okay, so Genjiro's 2B is gross, right? Can't parry it, hits low, it's gross.
Right.
But it's one flaw is that characters like this. So him and Charlotte both have this thing where if you jump and Genjiro whiffs early, you get a full combo essentially because the jump arc is so low.
Right.
So if you whiff 2B on Yoshitora and he had already jumped, he's going to get you. He's going to get you. It's going to hurt like crazy.
Makes sense. It's really unfortunate turn of events there for Jazz as he like walked under the jump and didn't have a response there, so he just got kicked in the face again. Whew.
All right, Milo. You need some. Oh! I thought he was going to DP when he landed.
He just wanted to take a little too much there. But.
See, now he's got Milo. Now Milo's got Jazz Rap blocking. He's looking for the left-right mix-ups now, right?
Right.
So it's opening him up to run up throw. He ain't biting on them 2C mix-ups.
And I saw him trying to step under it, but he couldn't get there just in time.
Milo doesn't have to like overextend. See, now that he's got the weapons level technique, he should just chill. He should just back up. Because if he gets caught by one of those, he's going to lose.
But nah, Milo's going to, like you said, he's a Kim player. He ain't going too far.
Oh, that's so strange. Dude, if he had a weapon flipping technique. Milo, why? Okay, so now the threat is gone, but now he's close to death. They both won good. Oh,
run in throw.
One more mix-up. He's gonna do the guaranteed card setup.
Why? Just run. There's only 2 seconds. Why even stay there?
Oh.
Why even burst? Well, I mean, if he wants to win, he has to burst. But he didn't even need to be there at this point.
Yeah, he got his ran.
Gets away from the jump.
Decent too.
I mean, he ain't gonna take that next round, so.
Yeah, I can't help but feel if Milo Maz could have won way long time ago if he had managed his meter a little better.
Yeah. He could have won that way. I can't get over the fact that he could have just mashed backdash and he'd still have rage down there.
Well, people playing this game aren't used to playing like conservative. Even me. I lost today because I didn't play conservative. I should have. But when you don't play conservative in this game, you can open yourself up for way more damage than you should have ever have lost in the first place.
Yeah, man.
That goes for any character in this game, period. The only reason people hate Gendro is because you can't really play conservative versus Gendro for too long, because eventually a mix-up's got to come out. Oh, he got him that time. It's dangerous, but, you know, Jazzers don't know you can punish that with super.
Woo! That could have went a whole lot differently for me. Just breathe. Just breathe. You know.
Oh, that is all in all the time. That man ain't slowing down for nobody. He don't care if he got weapon flip to he don't care if he got a super. He don't care if he blocking every mix-up. Oh, he got hit by that one, though. But he blocked so many that I'm surprised he did it again. Oh, he command through that time to not get punished. Good play. He got the gross cross up in the front. It happens, man.
Oh, man. So off of the back of jump C, that puts Jazz Rap at match point, the last round. And the big thing that, I mean, we haven't said too much of, Jazz still has his meter.
Oh, that was gross.
Yeah, man.
That's the first time I've seen Yoshitori even do that. The Disco has a high-hitting version that can hit as a hit, and I just have not seen anyone go for it.
So. Wait till you go back and watch that SNK match. You'll be amazed.
I won the 6 Gendros.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
At least they all got DPs. Somebody better answer.
He burst that. And see, the thing about him bursting at that point, he didn't know this was coming. Milo didn't get the confirm from that, so he didn't need to burst at that point. But still, used to be a huge threat. Comes over the top with the JC, doesn't get the confirm.
How did he confirm that he could have won right there?
Yeah, but
it was a little too high.
Right.
Oh, that was good.
He just let him jump, though. He could have just eased it.
Well, they eased him right now.
So it's getting kind of close because of that.
Oh, God. Come on, Jazz Rap. Learn. Learn.
It's hard.
At this point, no knowledge can help you. He's got to eat the mix-up. Yep, that's it. When it's down to the wire, Gendro is probably the best character in the game to just take the match.
Yeah.
Because if you're always just one record from death, I mean, what are you going to do? You have to guess right at some point, and he can just run up and throw you at that point. So now we're going to see a Gendro mirror again. Well, that's cool. That's fun. I love this game, which means I have to love Gendro too.
Gonna listen to, or I'm gonna get to watch Twitter complain again
About Gendro?
Yeah, man.
I don't even think he's gross, but he's not like such a problem that okay, here's the best way I can put it. This game is new, right?
Yeah.
So of course the character with like the mix-ups that work immediately is gonna be perceived as the absolute toppest best, right?
Yeah, but the problem with that is people are real short-sighted and they want instant gratification. So because of that, he's got to go, man. He's too good. He's too good.
I ain't got no problem with him. Hey, you're right. Yeah, quote. He's definitely top, but I don't think he's encompassing all of top 8 good. You know, it's just people. Haomaru, I think he's the grossest character in the game. How much grosser can you be than have a plus fireball, a weapon flip that can anti-air from half screen, it can punish anything from half screen, a stand heavy that reaches from half screen, a running DP, a running jab that's unparryable. I mean, this character is gross.
Yeah.
It's just not many. It's just he's not as frustrating to play against.
You mean that one right there?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's a reason for this. I'm not sure if they've played enough Haomaru to beat Milomaz with him, but we're about to find out.
I'm going to judge him harshly here, and it is Bates, so I'm not going to give him credit either way.
I know Bates beat Milomaz in bracket earlier. I don't know if he did it with Haomaru or if he did it with Gendro.
He did it with Gendro. I recorded it.
Okay, so he didn't have to pick. Maybe. Well, he is up a. Oh my God!
Yeah.
That was that's a real threat. That could have worked.
Yeah.
Oh, did he get it? Okay, no, he's dead. He's dead. He just. I don't think he played this character enough. But Malman's definitely been playing Gendro every day. You know, he ain't exactly probably swapping on the fly. Oh.
So he paused and take the round. Take the round. What? No, take the round. I do.
Well, it is what I guess. I don't know.
That was in the middle of the match.
He might have. Maybe he asked Mylum as if he could switch it real quick.
I know he did, and they're good friends and everything. I still would have did it just to be a scumbag on street, man.
Look, man, I know you looking for any opportunity to scumbag and win.
Yeah, man.
Oh, here comes the punch. Oh, yeah, you can't stop that. Yeah.
If this game will last like one of the main games until the end of the year, that has to be one of the most annoying sounds. Like, go my top 5 annoying sounds ever.
You know, like, yeah, I love it.
All right, now imagine sitting in a venue, right, and you just hear yeah all through the speakers, just like you used to hear or just jam.
Look, man. Oh, I know you ain't talking shit about my man.
I'm talking about the sound, yeah.
I love jam. I like the sound she makes.
How about the sound of 5C though? Sounds pretty good.
Oh, 5C? You
5C.
mean, hoo-yeah! I love that. You know what I love when Gedro says, Inoshikato after the Rekka. This character, I love Gedro. He's so cool. I like how Marty's cool as hell. They're both ridiculous, but they're cool. See, I can get down with the game where the coolest characters are the best ones. Except for Kyoshiro, that poor guy.
Yeah. Like, I've been sitting around playing, and every time I play another session, I'm trying to get through all the characters. I only have 5 left. And I did Kyoshiro already. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know everything about this game, but I know I did not have fun doing that.
That character needs a couple changes. He needs his he needs that you know that movie when he spins in the air at the top of his peak. He needs that to be faster. He needs to be able to do it from backdash quicker, so it's actually an instant overhead earlier. Because right now it only instant overheads in the corner. He needs some changes. He can work. He just needs some adjustments to his moves. Because from 5 special to this game, a lot of the characters were changed to be weaker, except for the best characters. The best characters are probably the closest to how they were. Huh. So that's probably why they're so damn good. And then they even also have some extra stuff.
Well, we got to get off the pass for a second because we haven't had a chance to talk about Bates going to another character. One that, I mean, you can't put this in the secondary tier because he was using this a couple weeks ago. Jubei.
I taught him that.
You taught him?
I taught him.
You raised that boy?
I taught that. You know why? You know how I figured that? Because I did it to him. Over and over again until he stopped. Oh, yeah, so speaking of that, so if you just block Gendro on Wake Up and he does the cards, it's a free push block every time. So once people start adjusting to that, the mix-up in the corner is not scary. Oh, he got hit. Oh, no.
So
he
you
got
thought.
super punished.
Man, we're just going crazy over here. We've seen this time and time again. You don't need to worry about it. We ain't punishing everything. We scramble. Getting the throws, flipping the
Oh, by the way, yeah, he don't care about that.
Yeah, man.
So Jubei is a very privileged character in terms of weapon flipping techniques, simply because if you burst it, you still have to hold the mix-up. But luckily he was in the corner, so Bates couldn't jump over him. But now he has no burst, so guess what's going to happen now? Wow. Okay.
Again, that's a Ken player, right?
Yeah, it's true.
The computer taught him that one. DP to DP?
The CBS 2 Ken.
Yeah.
Man, Bates is not looking like he's good at blocking his own mix-up.
And still is kind of sad to see because, again, he's the one that put Milo in the losers, so he's seen his Gendro before, but he's just struggling.
I can only imagine that he's only doing this simply to see. Just to see.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he likes doing the mirror matches with Gendro.
Well,
so right now, I guess he's like, well, I'm up 3 games. Now's the best time than ever to see if I could actually beat this character with other characters. Because he's already told me he hates the mirror match.
really?
Yeah, he just hates it.
Huh.
It's because they're both so gross at the same range. So sometimes it's a toss-up on who gets the mix-up first. See, that's another issue. So since Milo has bursted the first round, normally something like that is not a good idea. But since he bursted first round, now Bates is free to use that medium to confirm the DP. which is bad because that means if Milo had been more patient with his burst, he could have ended his life with a super special. But Milo's shown that he's very content with just doing it the first round.
You know, I'm going to go back and look at this, and I'm going to try to count how many times Milo has his burst in the second round.
I can't even imagine. Probably maybe once or twice. Sadly, Bates is not very adept with Jubei, so his zoning with Jubei is not as good as it could be.
His what?
His zoning.
His what? I haven't seen much. I haven't seen any of it, really. Like
he's trying.
He
He's
throws
trying.
one fireball. He's like, I'm still Bates. I'm going in.
You can throw two every now and then.
I mean, you could, but Bates ain't doing that.
He's not content with just sitting there. It's his play style, you know?
Yes.
That's why they both picked this character. Neither of them content with staying still.
But he's going to ride it out. Going to see if he can make Jubei happen or at the least go down a set, get dropped down to the loser's bracket with him. So we'll see how that pans out.
See, oh, never mind.
Yeah, he's just letting him have it. I know that's on your mind. He could step up and insta block and get some meter, but
see, right now I can tell that Milomaz doesn't also know how to deal with zoning in this game very well, but it doesn't matter because Bates' zoning is not as strong as it needs to be. In order to stop someone like Milomaz from just running in and doing crazy stuff like this. There's not much to say right now.
Bates is getting rolled.
He's gonna switch back to Gendro next time.
He has to if he wants to win.
I mean, I think this is a good matchup for Jubei. I don't think it's too bad. It's just that I don't think Bates is a Jubei player.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a huge difference between Jubei Gendro is good for Jubei and Bates is what you're saying. But
yeah.
the point that I'm getting at is, or we're getting at.
Yeah.
This looks good for Bates right now. He's finally getting around, but how many more times can he do this? Probably not too many.
He might adjust. He might adjust. We'll see. Damn. Okay.
That's the adjustment. Just stand up.
Stand up and swing on the wake up. I mean, it worked.
Sick adjustment, man.
He's like, Milo, you have to show me you can beat me. Until then, I'm going to swing low.
Proud. Nerds. But that is a big... No, I was thinking of Jazz Rap. I was about to say, because it's like I haven't seen somebody deflect against Bates, but because it was Jazz. Milo, again, he doesn't do it as much, but he throws a threat out there, which is pretty good against Jubei in my mind, because Jubei 5B, pretty susceptible to getting deflected.
Yeah, it is. But it's also scary because if you go too early, he can also whip punish you for attempting to deflect it in the first place.
Right.
See, the way you play versus Jubei's 5B is almost the same way you try to parry Charlotte. The difference is that Charlotte can't really get much off of your parry attempt, but Jubei can actually hurt you pretty good for it. So the risk reward is completely different. I mean, Bates got this. He pops it just to stop him from poking back, but no respect.
Kind of understandable for him to go through that, because as long as he didn't leave himself completely punishable, like if he left him in a scenario where he's going to get comboed, he still had his burst.
Well, had he just held on to the burst, if Bates had gone for any throw combo, he could have got out of it. So once he bursted, he opened himself up for a throw combo.
Right. So many ways to look at this game, but the thing we do have to point out is, hey, Bates finally made it, man.
Yeah, Bates took a round, so he took a game. So we're going to see if Milomaz can adjust the Bates, which I guess we'll see. Man. See, Bates doesn't want to play this from afar. He wants to get in there, but he needs to play this from like max range or close to max range,
right?
And or in his grill, in his favor. This is one two.
What he needs to do is he needs to understand what you said in the beginning of all this. Milo is a Ken player, and so he's DPing off his back. He just ate like 4 of them for breakfast.
Yeah, if he catches one of Milo's DPs, I mean, he could turn the whole thing around. But I don't think Milo's been punished for a single one. Or if he has, it's not enough. See, Milo, again, forfeits his burst.
Yeah.
First round. And, I mean, no one's stopping him, making him think twice about it, so whatever.
He's possibly going to get a reset for it.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, it's crazy to me that he wins by bursting the first round, And then the second and third round, he still wins even without the burst. It's nuts. Oh, Bates just realized if he does another fireball, it'll push him back. So he should win for free now. Now he just play patiently, let Milo Mats have himself. But we'll see how Bates handles this flurry of fists.
Gotta get some anti-airs in there.
There you go. That's his best anti-air. Jump back mid. Not really much Gabriel could do about it, honestly. Not without a sword. The sword, I mean, he can DP, but without the sword, I mean, what you gonna do?
Hold on, get back in the corner.
Oh, don't worry. It's not enough space. He ain't gonna get it.
Bates.
Dude, just don't pick it up. If you pick it up, he's gonna 5C you. Oh, he missed. Oh, well, I guess he got it back.
I'm about to say, I don't know about 5C. That's something I've messed with. Like, I don't know about every character specifically. I don't think you can 5C on reaction to the picking up the sword. You'd have to guess it. You can 5B it.
Well, you have to understand that without a sword, there's no reflect either, and it pushes back like crazy. So the risk of throwing 5C out is very minimal in the sword's character. He has to catch it if he really wants to make you pay for it, and even then, he ain't gonna do it. I ain't seen nobody do it. Oh, god damn, that hurt.
Mid-range. Looking
what a
good.
whip, but he didn't get a good punish. He's got this. He just got to play solid and not get hit.
I'm about to say, you believe in base?
There he goes. That's the tech. Now, if he just lands a single command throw. No, he's too. Oh, no, why do they keep doing? Oh! He died.
Yeah.
That 5K just stays out there. That's the one downside to the 5K is that it stays out there if you mess up. I don't want to say that was smart, but it worked. I will say that it worked.
Okay. You won't say it, but
it worked. That's all that matters, right?
I think the only thing that really matters right now is possibly could be walking out the door, gets the first one and the SSM. Yes.
Damn, I've been waiting 7 games for this.
I know, right? Why? Because he could have took his burst, but he didn't want to burst. So guess what? He's pretty much going to have to look in round 2, unless he can just bring this back from the grave at this point.
I mean, he can. If he gets weapon flip attendance, he can totally do it. Simply because, yep, he's got it.
So you think? So you think? One of the biggest chokes possible leaves Milo with a chance for us to look at another 3 games. Milo on reset point.
He still got it, though. He still got it. So he got another chance to land this thing.
He's not dashing directly in at him anymore. Paying a little respect to him. Getting sliced for his efforts.
Oh, he got his ass. He got his ass. Nice get the burst. No, but watch, he can run up and cross him up. Oh, it's not time.
Bates finding himself in a corner, going to the top with the yo.
Oh, he's not dead.
No, nowhere near. But I mean, that's still a good grip.
He's now a 2C away from death, or a run of DP from death.
He really thought he'd press a button right there, gives him another chance. Goes low with the 660. Ooh!
Bates is thirsty for that big sub.
Yeah.
I think if he just played more away and more content with little damage, he'd be better off. But I don't think, like I said, I just don't think his play style matches that. So I don't think no matter who he picks.
Bro, he's going back in. He's going back in.
I don't know about this.
Me neither. I mean, they're both losers at this point. I don't know about Jubei anymore. Now, I will say I don't remember the count from the set earlier.
It was 2-3.
No. I mean, from when they played in the winner's bracket with Genjiro Mirrors. Because if it was like 3-0, he might think he could just mop this up and be done.
Well, I don't think it was winners. I think it was like 7s. So
it was somewhere in the winner's bracket. That's my point.
Yeah, but it would be 2 out of 3, right? So it would be 2-1.
Whatever, bro.
He said 3-0, man. It's not a real number.
Okay, fine. It could have been 2-0. You get the point, though. But the thing is, Bates might have so much confidence in his Genjiro, or he might just believe he really needs to do this with Jubei for somewhere down the road. That's something we've seen today.
I really think he's just doing it just to compensate for later matches he might have. Well, I believe Bates is not a bad player. He's a good player.
I'm not trying to say,
but it's like, I think it's a conflicting play style with a character. It's what's dragging him down.
Yeah,
I believe he can learn. I believe he can learn Jubei and play well. But I don't know if he can do it right now.
And that was a burst that he needed to do. Didn't want to go down 80% again. And I mean, if, well, no, Milo couldn't have did it. He already used SSM.
Oh, he could have got a mix-up, but he didn't get it. He could have jumped over him.
He stepped in and took the low, though. That's still technically mixed.
Yeah, he went for it. But now this is going to be rough.
Surprised he got the weapon flip just in time. But, yeah, it's going to be really big.
Oh, he just swings immediately. Good stuff. Oh, God. I mean, if he keeps getting hits like those. Oh, my God. He just lets the heavy DP rip. Oh, he tried to avoid it. You know, it would have been gross if he did a, actually, I have no idea if that's parryable by mid, or if it's parryable at all. It's a special attack, right?
Yeah.
That's with his sword. I know you can parry sword specials. I just don't know if you can parry that one.
Can you really?
I'm pretty sure you can parry sword specials.
I didn't think you can. I have to go look at that.
I remember it's like hitbox dependent. And it has to be with a sword. Huh. Because, like, if I remember correctly, like, let's just say Jubei, I can't remember what character it was I saw it with, but if they jump with a heavy and it's high, you do the high parry. But if they hit lower, then you do the mid parry.
Oh, you mean his literal parry and not a deflect? Okay, yes, you can parry those. My bad. Because like you've gone between saying parry and deflect the entire time. I didn't know you were literally talking about.
I have to clean that
Jubei's
up. I'm still new to this game, so the vernacular is not quite there.
Oh man! All right, we're on the same page. It doesn't even matter anymore because we've gone back in time. Going to go to some Genjiro mirrors.
Oh, yeah, we all love these. Woo!
We got Bates over there in the black Genjiro, Milo over there still in the yellow.
See, my only issue here is that I hope Bates can adjust quick enough because he's been playing Jubei for like 3 games now. And he has to re-Genjirize his brain.
Looks like it's still working pretty good to me. Throw some records out there. Get in there, throw 5D every now and then. The deflects are coming back because that's something I didn't see out of his Jubei. Not a lot of them, at least.
Man.
Yeah.
What a game. What a game. 2 Genjiros. Let's do it. Ooh, this is going to hurt.
And the DP as well. I kind of wonder why he doesn't take more in the corner. Cause
well, they want the knockdown for the card mix-up.
Well, I get that. But, like, take another hit into the DP. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, in the corner? Yeah, you can do it. But why do that when it's just, like, 80? And you can just... Oh! That was, awkward. That was a little, yeah, that was an awkward situation.
He had to hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Well, he dodged to avoid the chip out, but he went through him, so he didn't have to dodge, but he didn't know he was going to go through him. And then he picked up the weapon. He messed up to pick up the weapon, and so he got hit for it.
I wasn't ready for the first one to hit. Was looking for the mix. Nothing there. 6-6-C. Good old DP. DP on your wake up.
Yeah, he's like, how you like them apples? I ain't holding nothing, even on your wake up.
And he's actually shown that he clearly has some knowledge of Genjiro, or he paid attention to him. Ready for the jump away from the Reku. Run in and throw. Hit the meter? Yeah.
He has to do it. Ooh, he maybe should have weapon flipped.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Maybe he should have just, I should shut the hell up.
I mean, if he knew that was going to take the damage, that's fine. But I'm in your camp. Like, if you don't know, you want to take weapon flip because that sets you up. Even if it doesn't take the round, you take their weapon and you kind of get free throws at that point.
But apparently he knew. He obviously knows that Genjiro has low health, so he remembered that would kill him. Uh-oh. Oh, they both DP.
DP's everywhere. Does everything for you. Get you off your back. Tax on wake. Yeah, man.
This guy is crazy. I have to play after the tournament.
Genjiro Masters confirms the DP. Look, he just showed you DP in the DP, 2D in the DP. He's going to DP you off the headset over there, man. He's wild.
This dude is nuts. Oh, that was smart. It was also dangerous, but it was smart. Oh, he knew. He's like, look, man, who you talking to? I've been throwing these DPs out all day. I know where a DP goes.
Oh, man. And, with that puts Milo on match point. That puts him on match point. He just needs 2 more rounds. And he took that over Bates' Genjiro, so maybe it's too late.
I think it's hard to switch from Jubei to Gendro. I mean, the play styles are completely different. He already played 3 games of Jubei.
Right.
He's going to need 1 to adjust. So that one was a throwaway as far as I'm concerned. And now this one, maybe he'll be adjusted by now, and maybe he'll put up a better fight.
Air to air with the chase C.
I think this matchup's hype. Somebody going to get opened up.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, man, he just ran up to C. This guy's Milo Maz literally just waiting for somebody to punish him, but no one will.
No, he's actually just a one-button wonder at this point. Like, hitting with all the C's, JC's, running C's.
Oh, wow. Basically, yeah, I got one too.
And that was the equalizer.
Yeah, that was enough to take the whole thing back.
I wonder if that just panned out because his rage ran out, because he could have just weapon flip. But
yeah, his rage must have went out right there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can punish that with mid. Not everyone's is punishable by mid, but
right.
Like for the most part, you can think, hey, if I do mid, it'll probably punish it. Heavies in this game, running attack heavies aren't that bad. They're a hell of a lot better than running lights. If it's not a punching light, you might as well just run heavy, because the dashing lights attacks have as much reflex. Has as much recoil as a heavy attack.
Yeah.
Without the actual block stun or the damage.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't a believer in it.
This looks more convincing.
So you think?
He's just gonna pop first. I promise he's just gonna pop first.
He's got to do something at some point, because Milo's starting to bring this back.
Oh,
the record from downtown finds the mark. And I think he was expecting him to roll away from him.
Yeah. You have to make a guess. You know, obviously, no one has these option select catch scenarios for rolls just yet. So you can do that, but like if you're trying to do like a really gross setup with Gendro, like a cross-up Rekka or a card, you have to commit really early. So
right.
You can't just like wait and see. You can do a dash. Is that a cross-up Rekka? Probably not. So base adjusted, obviously. Like I said, that first game was a throwaway game for his Gendro. Now he's, God damn, he got a close C because he was so close. He should have did 2C though, unless that was 2C. But I'm pretty sure that was 5C. Close.
Woo! You want to talk about 5Cs?
Oh yeah, 5C hurts so bad with this character. Okay, if he doesn't burst this, he can come back. Okay. Milo out of character, not bursting the first round.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. He's a changed man.
He must think he can just take it back. Oh, dude, don't grab it. Don't grab it. Don't grab it. You're going to die.
Okay.
Go, good stuff.
We jab it. You don't even need it, man. Just go jab him. Oh, he's so lucky. But it might not be enough except for the DP.
I can't believe it did that.
Me neither.
I can't believe anything I'm seeing.
But the one thing you have to believe is all the way from the lower bracket, from the loser bracket, Milo, 1 round away.
I can't. I just want someone to hit him for DPing at least once.
it might not be base. But the way things are looking, it ain't going to be base. It ain't going to be base.
Come on, base. Why? There was no mix-up. It was just a punish at that point.
I thought you taught him, man. You're going to have to teach him again.
I didn't teach him how to punish Gendro. I taught him that I could punish Gendro.
Oh, my gosh. Now Milo's trying to see if he can take it with his Rage Explosion, get lifted by a DP. He still has a lot of meter to work with.
Oh, my God. He should have known he was going to do that. He's dead.
Yeah?
Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, he bursted early. The damage is much less. Oh, Milo. Milo, what are you?
He's a madman. Ran in and he DP'd. He's a nut.
Milo is a nut. I'm going to have to money match him. No, I have to fight him.
What the?
I can't believe that guy just won
Ken
like
player.
that.
Ken player. Ken player.
He's like
Ken player.
He's like
Ken player.
Finally, a game where I can play Ken.
Ken player.
He's like, I haven't been able to play Ken in 4 years.
Ken player. Ken player.
That man wanted to play Ken so bad he defected from Street Fighter to play Ken in this game.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Congrats to Milo.
Yeah, good stuff, Milo.
I mean, he DP'd his way to victory. That's all it took. You want somebody to hit him, nobody gonna hit him, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm disgusted. I can't believe what I witnessed.
Hey, man.
Nobody hurt him enough for that. Nobody.
And with that
So
being
gross.
said, I mean, you can be upset all you want. That means it's time for us to get up because
Yeah, it's time for Mortal Kombat, guys. Stick around. Go yellow foul, man.
which one? Red.
I need Trey Pound and CL Primetime on stream for MK11.